This video tutorial is brought to you by emrtemplates.com.
Being a freelance template developer for NextGen users, I come across a lot of templates that have been modified a lot of times. Sometimes it's very nice to come and see a template that's been well developed. The programming, the triggers are really easy to read. But then again, and I'm sure you know what I mean, there's times where everything is an absolute mess. Fields are misaligned, all different shapes. It's actually painful to look at. And what I'd like to do today is show you how to clean up a template, make it more visually appealing. And the way I'm going to do that is by using the align and spacing toolbars that are in the NextGen Template Editor. And the thing to remember when using these is that you always have to have one master field. This master field is going to be the example field. It's going to be the field that all the rest are going to follow, whether it be the same size as, be in the same alignment as that field. You need to have one. And so what I'd like to accomplish is be able to move all these fields over into this lighter yellow area. Be nicely spaced, all the same size, and look a little bit more presentable. So the very first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to open up my ruler, my monitor ruler, and I'm going to measure the width of this background of the lighter yellow area. I am seeing that it's approximately 200 pixels. And this, by the way, this is a great tool to have. This product, this ruler, is called JR Screen Ruler. You can Google it. It's a free product. I use it all the time, especially when doing graphic design in Photoshop. It's very nice to have. But anyway, so the width is 200 pixels. So what I'd like to do is take my master field that I want to create. I want to make it fit in that area. So I'm going to go 190 wide and maybe 20 pixels high, not 230, 20. I'm going to bring it over to the area that I want it to fit in, and I think it looks great. It's a good fit, in fact. And then what I'd like to do is move these remaining four to the left and make it align with this one, and then make them all the same size. And the way you do that is you have to select multiple fields and use your master field as the example. So what you do is you always want to select your master field last. So NextGen Template Editor knows which is the example or the master field. So in this sample, I'm going to hold down the Shift button and right click on each of the fields that I want resized and realigned, and selecting my master field last. Then coming up here, I'm going to select the align to left icon, and it shoots everything over to the left. Next, I'm going to come over here and click on these resizing icons. The one I want is this icon to the far right called make same size. This duplicates the height and the width. But if you just want to do the height, the icon called make same height will be perfect. And then obviously the make same width to make it the same width as your master. So I'm going to click on this make same size. There you go. All my icons are all the same size. But the problem is the spacing is terrible. So I am going to click on this space down. What this does is it looks at your top and your bottom fields. It might even be your first field and your last field selected. I'm not sure how NextGen built that, but take that into consideration. It could be your top or bottom or last and first. And then you click on either you want to space them up horizontally or vertically. So I'm going to click on this and boom, there you go. They're nicely spaced out and same size, and they look great. And this is true for all the fields. You know, here we have a couple radio buttons. Sometimes people feel like disabling the auto size is a good idea. Maybe it is in some circumstances, but I like to have it on my radio buttons because it makes it nice and clean. So the very first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my master. I'm going to click resize, make it fit all. Then I'm going to realign them, respace them, And now, grab them all, and by hitting the arrow key, I can drag all 3 fields to any location I want. I can also click with my mouse and drag them wherever I want to. I also want to show you how to resize multiple fields at the same time. Here I am shift clicking the fields that I want to resize. Maybe I want to make them a little thinner so they're not so wide. So what I'm going to do is click the left arrow button and hold down the shift button and then click the arrow button. You see how it resizes them, and it's the same hold true. Maybe I want to go wider or taller, and there you have it. So that is an example of using the alignment and spacing toolbar in NextGen's Template Editor. Now let's look at it. I'm going to quickly save it and look at it in EMR. So here is the before, and here is after. Everything much better. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and look forward to new and upcoming ones. Again, my name is Jason Pedersen. I am the owner and lead developer of EMR Template Experts.